Still working. I caught up with all the orders. Still sorting seeds. I figured, hey, I'm getting a little tired. I don't want to drink coffee. Drinking a little bit of cranberry juice. In my Edinburgh mug where I used to go to college. Used to go to IUP, then Edinburgh, all in Pennsylvania. Lemon ghostly jalapeno, the original ghostly jalapeno, which is a ghost crossed with the jalapeno. It's from Jack Skaggs, Dr. Jack Skaggs from Ohio State University. Pretty cool guy. And when was that? I don't remember. 6, 7 years ago. And then it came out to be, I think, lemon. How'd the order go? I think it went from chocolate, lemon. I got a color variant of it. I haven't released yet. We'll see how that goes. And a mustard. Mustard's my exclusive this year. Still on my website. Oh yeah, man. Lemon. It's been around for a couple years now. Delicious. We got 3 people. I'm going for it. Tastes like lemon. It's a super hot, but it's lower on the scale. Is it really a super hot? I mean, no. Yeah, it pretty much is. Delicious though. I'm burning pretty good. Do a little chip with some sour cream. That's not it. I still have more here. Just see the normal chip. More. Let's keep burning. Second piece. It's a great flavor. It really is. Great lemon. It's got lemon flavor. Citrus, lemon, sweet. These are all thin walled too. Let's go for a third piece. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this video. I don't want one sour cream. I just want with a little bit of cheese. That way I'm not masking the flavor. It's burn a little bit. Feel free to share this. Feel free to give a thumbs up. Dirk, thank you for your order tonight. I threw some powder in for you. I do appreciate you. You're a good guy. He asked, has your storm calmed down? Yeah. It has, I think, but it's going in waves. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the radar. I think it has. About an hour ago, south side, I think 1400 block in south side of Pittsburgh, lightning hit the building, one of the buildings. Second floor collapsed completely. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area, south side, which would be East Carson Street, outbound is closed off. You're gonna have to U-turn or wait till the cops be like, stop, go, stop. I got a good burn now. That's enjoyable. Yeah, the storm was kind of scary for a moment. My one neighbor's tree's coming down on the left side of me. Pretty cool guy. I think he's on vacation. I think his daughter's there or something. So when he comes back, he'll have to cut that up and stuff. Whatever he wants to do. Put it in his fire pit, burn it. If he needs help, I'll help him. Help your neighbors. The Italian 556, nice brother. I bet that's a tasty one. It's a very tasty one. Is that all the comments? I guess that's all the comments. Like, seriously, that's it for my pepper. There's got to be more peppers upstairs. You know I've been de-seeding all day. I'm a workaholic. Ain't nobody gonna outwork me. Ain't nobody gonna outwork me. I'm gonna work all morning, work all night. Woo, woo, woo. I get goofy. Let me see what I can grab. Refill my cranberry juice. Let me see if I can get a couple more peppers. I started making powder. More stuff. Smash that thumbs up, share it out. I got some more. I'm gonna burn. But I'm gonna like it. Some more ghostly jalapeno. I've been de-seeding these. So we're gonna eat the whole plate. Whole plate. It's not that big. It's not that big of a plate. It's not that big. She said. The man replied, "It's got out of the swimming pool." Well, you can't really see. That's what we got. Ghostly jalapeno pieces after I de-seeded. We'll eat this as I go. Why don't I eat most of it right now? Just put it all there. Give the people a show. You want a show? You want the greatest pepper show on earth? That's all ghostly jalapeno. Eat the rest of them too. It was 105 here today and 100 yesterday. No, take it easy. No, it's all right, man. I got this. I enjoy it. Woo-wee. Little piece here. Another piece here. What can I say? They're delicious. Tastes like a lemon spicy dessert. I can handle this. This is fine. I got to burn. It's increasing. But I got this. Hashtag pickles got this. I came down for a snack anyway. I'm going to come for a snack. All orders are done as of right now. Everybody got free powder. Some free seeds with their order. I still got a long ways to go. And I can't thank all of you enough for watching all my shows and putting up with my goofiness. And it's been a pleasure. I mean, seriously. What job can you go and just eat food and it's part of your job? Like, seriously, that's my job. It's eating peppers and selling seeds. That's a freaking awesome job. It's long ass hours. But I love it. Nah, I'm not hiring anybody. If I get into a jam, I might ask a neighbor or a couple hours, but that's about it. Michael says, truck broke down on the way home. Just made it to the garden. I got a ripe Caribbean Reds. Thanks, Jimmy. You're welcome. Sorry about your truck breaking down. Man. Were you broken down for a while? Dirk says, just kidding. I'm staying on the West Coast. I was getting a message. I was reading it. Still burning. Still burning. I got a sliding endorphin rush, like real small. Like hardly noticeable difference. Hardly. They're delicious. I recommend it. Remember, if you're growing ghostly jalapenos, the traits they have are kind of rigidy, a little bit of rigid, and they're very, very thin-walled. You need a lot of them to make a sauce. I love going live. I love connecting with you guys. You're my online friends. You're my BFFs. Now my folks came and got me. I'm lucky. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. Uh-oh. Got the hiccups. A little bit. I got a little buzz from that. I actually got a little buzz from that. Ghostly jalapenos, I do love them. I mean, to go over the peppers I love, like I personally love, and why I love them. That could be a video. Why don't I have a pen and paper down here? That could be a video. Sure could. Peppers I love. All right. Santa Lucia Island. It's not real hot. I'm growing it now. I got some peppers up there. Not here. It's on the plants out there. I have plenty of seeds for those. I just freaking love them. I do. There's such a great fruity flavor. You know, one thing about my website I thought about doing is a chart. Like a personal JP chart. I don't know how I do it. I'm just brainstorming. The best fruity flavor pepper. Best fruity flavor pepper for no heat, hot, and super hot. For hot, Santa Lucia Island, I'm telling you. It's one of the best. It's one of the best fruity flavor peppers. It really is. So, that's on the website, jppepperseeds.com. I don't mean to make that into an advertisement. I am an advertisement. I can't escape myself. Santa Lucia Island, hot level. One of the best fruity flavors I've ever had. And don't necessarily take my word for it. Katie Prettyman of Beyond Seattle Eats, she's had some of those. She said that was one of her favorites too. So we could try that. One thing that's not on my website right now, and I'm growing a ton of plants of them, and I will freaking go to town. I will go to town and eat a ton of these Sugar Rush Reds. They're a freaking candy. One of my favorites too. For hot, but not a super hot. Bain Strain Peach. That was my exclusive release in 2019. It was Kevin Bain's Cross though. That's a nice fruity flavor for a peach flavor. For a super hot, that's one of my favorites too. So just to recap what I'm going through, Santa Lucia Island, what for a hot Sugar Rush Red. Let's see what else I can talk about. Bain Strain Peach for super hot. You know what? Even tonight, I know a bunch of guys just came in tonight after I had the peppers, and I got a little pepper buzz. I got a little endorphin rush from it. Ghostly jalapeno, the lemon ghostly jalapeno. That's one of my favorites. So I'm really looking forward to that. Eating more of those. Just had a bunch tonight. Maybe these are a little bit shorter. Been a really weird grow season this year. Bad storm came through tonight. The past week's been pretty good. So, real dry and everything. And so a lot of things started ripening, and I started putting them on the website. Trinidad Maruga Scorpion, one of the hottest peppers in the world. One of the hottest. Threw that bad boy on the website. I've been doing some brainstorming about tonight. I've been sorting seeds all day, and something clicked. I'm like, you know what? You've been doing the same thing. And I don't even have to say imagine to you guys. When you go to work and you're doing the same thing all day long, I have the privilege of stopping and doing something different. So I started writing my business plan for 2022. What I'm going to grow and how much I'm going to grow. And I told myself, there's certain things I want to grow, and I really, as a goal, want to target and market those peppers, at least 2 or 3 of those that are not catching on to the general public. Santa Lucia Island is probably one of them. That's going to be on my campaign tour here in the next month or two. But, they're freaking great. A lot of you guys pass it up. I'm really emphasis on Santa Lucia Island. There's plenty of other stuff. I'm still making money. Doesn't matter to me. But I'm just helping you guys out. Santa Lucia Island, one of the best tasting peppers. One of the best tasting peppers. JP Pepper Talk. It's like, hey, do yourself a favor. Santa Lucia Island. Same thing. Same thing with Sugar Rush Red. So those are great. So I think next year I'm going to grow. I'm growing a lot this year. I'm going to grow less next year and concentrate on maybe 5 varieties. About 5 varieties, and mass produce them. Some for various reasons. I'll get into that at that time. I'm almost fighting hiccups from doing all those. That was maybe equivalent to 3 lemon ghostly jalapenos. For that, my tolerance is going up. So there's that. And, I just want to, it's more of a personal thing, like a personal struggle, a personal challenge. All you guys want challenges, I could eat the hottest pepper and blow my head off, and it's freaking awesome. That's cool. It's cool. And I'm going to contribute to that next year because I'm writing a challenge that will have prizes. People want t-shirts. I don't have a hat for sale or whatever. I'll just have those as prizes next year. I was selling some stuff on my website for shirts and all that other stuff in the past. There's no money in that stuff. This is my business. It's my livelihood. It is advertising though, but then there's, I'm not going to get into all of it all, but I'm just going to use them as prizes. I'll come up with some cool stuff. Maybe some glow-in-the-dark stickers. All you guys like stickers? I don't know. T-shirt stickers, goofy stuff like that. Maybe I'll come up with a point system. The league of pickles. The league, the league of the burning pickle. That just sounds god awful, man. That's god awful on me. The league of the burning pickle. Are you serious? I'm looking at myself. Are you freaking serious? The league of the burning pickle. My God, that sounds like the date just really didn't go well with that. The date really didn't go well. Well, it went well, but the end result was no prize at all. You didn't even get a t-shirt. I missed all these comments. I don't know why they didn't pop up. Garden State Gardener. Arsenic Element. I asked this before. How far do you live away from Balmore, New Jersey? Okay. Michael says, can I pick up greenish red pods that are starting to turn? You can do anything you want. Hello, Garden State Gardener, Arsenic Element. We got a decent amount of people. We're getting bigger. We're getting stronger, getting more powerful. You're getting me more confident. So, let's start shooting. You know what? Let's brainstorm. What would you like to see me grow next year? There's certain things that I felt that were great in the past. It just didn't catch on. That's why I was emphasizing on Santa Lucia Island. People go for the bumpy, gnarly, super hots. And they forget it's like they need to be educated, introduced to. So that's my job. My job is many different hats. I work in Jamaica, man, right down by the beach. I'll pick you up in the taxi and I'll take you to the hotel. I'm also the mayor in this town. Hey, man, if you need to find me, I'm right down by the beach. Sir, Jamaica's all about the beach. Axel E., California Reaper. Good. I'm glad you said that. I'm growing it now. I got a whole bunch of peppers waiting to ripen. Give me about 3 weeks. California Reaper should be on the website. Should be. Let me check this storm. I got to replace a bunch of nets. I got reserves. I came prepared. Believe it or not, I used to be a Boy Scout. Can you believe that? I told some of my friends that I've known forever, but they didn't know me when I was like really young. And they're like, "You're a Boy Scout?" I was. I was legitimately a Boy Scout. But I go to Eagle Scout, order the arrow and all that stuff. It was just like a mental flashback. When you work so much, you don't know where your mind's going to go. You really don't. You can't hold that against somebody because I'm a workaholic. I don't think there's too many meetings for workaholics, so I got to go to the sexaholics class and say, hey, I'm not a sexaholic, but I'm a workaholic. can you work with me on this? And by the way, hot blonde chick over there, you like Chinese food? Hello, Bent Genetics. Yeah, California Reaper, that'll be on my website. Certain varieties have dropped off the map for various reasons. I have about 1,500 types into my personal collection. I analyze it, I go through it every year. I've been working on the same stuff over and over and over and over again. Sometimes my mind's like, don't stop working. But it's good for a refreshing thing. That's another thing for management. If any of you guys are running a company, if you want your production to stay up and quality control, you can't have your same guys doing the same thing all the time, every single day. They're just gonna start going through the motions, all that stuff, quality control, all that stuff. That's why when I work, I change it up. I even do this as just changing it up. I'm probably going to work another hour just sorting seeds. And what I mean by sorting seeds, seed trays that are dried out already, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I usually throw about 12 in a package. If it's just the beginning, sometimes 10 or whatever. So it's that. I do that. Let's see what else. Grew a bunch of ornamentals this year. Those are perfect for patios. It keeps your wife happy. Let's see. Let me try to work a business aspect and a mental deal with you guys. Ornamental peppers can be the gateway to your girlfriend or wife freaking getting into peppers, because a lot of women like beautiful things. You have a lot of times you have purple flowers on those, capsicum annuums, stuff like that. So that, you got a nice porch, painting a picture here for you. You got your grill. Your wife or girlfriend ends up having some flowers. Let's do some integration here. Let's do some little dancing with the wife or the girlfriend here, and put some ornamentals out. And that's freaking beautiful. Thanks, Hobby, for putting that out. That's freaking great. And then slowly integrate. Take one of those ornamentals, and ornamentals are all edible. They're all edible. You take that bad boy, put it in there, get 2 or 3 of them, and say, hey, sweetheart, Jessica, Sally, whatever her name is. Throw that into a cheeseburger or whatever. Brings a little heat. Some of them have nice fruity flavor. Some of them do have good fruity flavor. And that could get her involved in some peppers. Then you start getting not just a connection with me on these videos, not just a connection with each other on the groups, but now you're getting a connection with somebody in your own personal life. Your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, so on and so forth. But, yeah. Sometimes I miss comments here. I'm not seeing any more comments. Yeah, I have a lot more to go for uploading types. Yeah, California Reaper. That'll be on the website this year. They're looking great. They're doing great. One thing I'm looking forward to is the Sugar Rush Reds. Sugar Rush Striped. 1, 2, 3. I feel like a bad 80s song. What's this, Coolio or something? 1, 2, 3. Top 3 search things on my website. Primo Tally, Sugar Rush Peach Striped, and I can't even remember the third one. Chocolate Primo Tally was in there. It was kind of, I'm slowly producing those. The red Primatelli, guys, give me a chance. There's a lot of rain. I can't get production. I lost some of them from my neighbor's tree. I lost some of them from putting my plants out early, you know. But I'm still going to have a decent amount. Next year, I told myself just to grow an obscene. We're talking pure obscene amount of Primatellis. That's one of the varieties I'm going to grow a ton of. So there's that. And then I could compare all the shapes and the, you know, it's cool to have, you know what, I love a nice big picture of a freaking Mount Pepper Rushmore of Primatellis. When is the Trinidad bean coming? You mean like the review? I gotta wait till, I just de-seeded. Why am I itchy? Because I've been sweating all night. I'll do a review of that when I get more ripe. I got a whole bunch out there. They're high yields on those. They're hot, but they're not a super hot. It's like a sharp heat, and it's a nice fruity flavor. It'll fade fast. Dirk, I'm telling you, it'll hit you real fast, and then it'll fade fast. It's just one of those peppers that does that. There's a whole science of capsinoids. Yeah, yeah. Once they're ripe, I promise I'll do a review on those. No problem. If I find one ripe tomorrow, Dirk, I'll do it and I'll tag you in it. Perfecto, my friend. So there's that. Still want to crank out the reviews. Let me think. Oh yeah. Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. I got a whole bunch of those. I just gotta wait till they ripen. And those will go back on the website. There's a high demand on those. I should be able to give the public what they need. It's like a presidential speech. I, JFK, will give the public what they need. By the way, thank you for who just made that order. I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate it. That buys some nets. That's going to buy like a few nets. The double thumbs up. Thank you very much. I got to get as much orders in as possible. You know, this is not just a hobby. This is my profession. This is my heart. 17 years of welding I threw in the garbage because this is my passion. I loved welding. I still miss it. I still got my expensive like $300-400 electronic welding helmet. I can integrate that to reviews, all that other stuff. So I'll try to integrate with some of you guys. So yeah, I have no problem. I have no problem doing a bunch of reviews that'll give you guys a chance. And what I like to do is send some stuff out to other people, so it's not like just a biased. Hey, this is great, buy it. This is great, buy it. This is great, buy it. The best flavor ever. But you know, I send out to reviewers, you know, that try to get decent amount of views and stuff like that, because I am losing a valuable amount of seeds. Johnny Scoville, automatic, good friend of mine. I started my company. Actually, you know what? I started my company almost the exact same time. Think of it this way in the pepper community. Well, first of all, I came into this pepper community probably like 6, 7, maybe 8 years before Johnny was around. But him and I started our voyage together. Not together, but at the same time. And I've always had faith in Johnny. I like Johnny Scoville. Real cool guy. Much love to him. You know, like him or not, there's a lesson to be learned. There really is. And the lesson is persistence. That guy has persistence. I don't care if you don't like him or you like him or you think he's great or he would be your godfather or your children, whatever. That guy has persistence. He built up a heat tolerance. And he does video after video after video. You know, I try to do the same thing, but I can't really do what he can do. You know, I mean, if I could possibly train myself to. But I think this guy's like a natural, and he really trained himself. So it's been interesting watching Johnny Scoville go through all this. So it's just one thing about my journey in my career. It's everything in life is a journey. And he started his reviewing at the same time I did. So we always try to help each other out and stuff. So Johnny will get some peppers this year. Katie Prettyman will be on Saturday Eats. I just spoke with her, 2 nights ago. She's getting some stuff. Pepper Baby Burns, a couple other people here and there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think you made an order. Yeah, you made an order or something recently, too. Thank you. Yeah, Johnny's a good guy. Johnny always recommends me. And, I see stuff when people make orders. They say sometimes where they just got redirected. And I'm surprised. Oh, yeah, Johnny is a rock star. He really is. Yeah, he's over the top. He's the David Lee Roth of pepper eating. One thing about Johnny, though, and he knows it, it's not an insult or anything at all. He's not a fast eater. And that kind of bugs me when he does challenges. Not challenges like at festivals. Like, Johnny. Johnny could probably win like all of them. It's just some people are not fast eaters. They got to work a technique or something else. I don't know. Not enough salivation to eat it, blah, 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 swallow, whatever. But I've always noticed that. I'm not big into challenges, although I have ridden one. And I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Nobody in the pepper community. Wait till you see the challenge I came up with next year. I don't care if you're my best friend, you're my mother, you're my neighbor. I'm telling the challenge to no one. No one. You ain't gonna get it. But yeah, it's gonna be the most unique challenge. That means I'm gonna have to do some things different next year. I can't do it this year because it's something you really have to prepare for once you see it. I've never seen it. I've actually done this challenge myself, and it is extremely tasty. But wow, I did it like 2 years ago, just randomly, not even on camera, goofy as I am. Everybody's saying hello to one another. I got 7 people. More and more people watching my show. In the beginning, you guys can rewind if you want. Maybe I should save some peppers to eat them periodically throughout. I had the lemon ghostly jalapeno. They're on my website. If I sell out, don't worry. There's going to be a whole lot more. A whole lot more of those coming up. Oh, man. I am tired, but I'm going to keep going. Guys need seeds, jppepperseeds.com. Isolated. Do you guys know what isolated means? If you don't, I'll explain it and just right to the point. Maybe somebody coming in here doesn't, because I'm always, pushing isolated. It's kind of my angle. Basically, I'm dropping nets over my plants for specific varieties. That way, bees do not cross-pollinate. Pepper plants have the same sex on the same flower. Therefore, they self-pollinate. People are like, well, how do you get them to pollinate? Very important question. All you got to do, actually, don't really need to do anything. They'll do it themselves. When it gets a little bit dry out there, some dry air, the pollen, it'll fall, and then they pollinate. I'll get more into details, maybe another video. So that's isolation's important. You're getting what you pay for. The only thing I could say, just to work at all aspects and all angles, I have no control over color variants or if something's unstable. You know, what super hot is stable? Does anybody know what super hot is stable? You know, actually, there is an answer. There's a correct answer. I'll wait. I'll wait. We'll have fun. I'll ask you guys questions. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. The ghost pepper is pretty much the only stable super hot that I know of. I mean, people, I sell Reapers, you know, like I had one guy, I remember 3 years ago, came to me. I always remember certain customers. Don't remember names, but I remember the aspects and the stories. One guy's like, oh yeah, man, freaking, oh, your Reaper sucks, man. There's no freaking tail on it. I'm like, you got to show me the picture of the bottom. I kid you not. It had a tail. It was a tucked tail. It was like, I don't know, it kind of cracked me up. It was like a dog who was ashamed of going in the garbage and chewing it all up. And the dog walks around the corner. You know, you're sitting there with your loved ones, kids, family, wife, whatever, what have you. And the dog's walking across, and the dog's tail is between its legs. You don't even see the tail. You know, there's variations of what I'm saying. Cookie cutter shapes. Everybody wants a cookie cutter shape. You know, environment can play to that role. A lot of rain. So what's going to happen? Pepper's going to be a little bit bigger this year. That's going to be cool. It's going to be good for photography. But you take those seeds, you grow those out. That's not necessarily what you're going to exactly get for cookie cutter shape. But you're going to get what you get because I said so. No, but seriously, it's just environmental factors. You know, I've seen some people come up to me and said, hey man, I bought seeds from you there, Pickles, and well, jalapeno's not a super hot. I would just go with super hots. Oh, there's plenty of stables. There's plenty of stable peppers. But for super hots, I mean, come on. Ghost is really the only one I really know. Well, once you get into hybrids and stuff like that, jalapenos freaking. After all these peppers, you know, there's like 30,000 peppers in the world. Like 30,000 peppers in the world, and I've grown what, like 1,500, and I'm excited for next year. I'm like, I've never had that. I wonder how it is. I know we all imagine what the flavor's gonna be and all this other stuff, but hell, I want to grow it. Same thing. Hey, you know, same thing with the gigolo, that beautiful redhead. I wonder what she's like. I wonder what she's like. So, you know, it's going to, it's like going into a restaurant looking at a menu. You know, well, I know it's a super hot. You know, I know it's like an orange flavor pepper. So, you know, it's going to be a citrus flavor. How much of a citrus flavor? We're all thinking this. You know, how much of a heat? When's the heat going to hit? This is the exciting part. This is what's exciting for peppers. And this is why this is a thriving industry. This is why it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, it's expanding. That's a great thing. That's a positive thing. So that means I could have a bigger audience. You guys will listen to me longer. Maybe some of you. You know, that's a great opportunity for my business. I can help other businesses out. I mean, there's new businesses. Either you're a hobbyist or a legit company. I could help out everybody. You know, I got varieties that sell well. Look what sells well. You want to buy it. You want to be like me. You want to be like Mike. You want to be like Michael Jordan. But it's fun. It's seriously fun. This is a fun hobby. It's a fun company. It's a lot of work. I mean, that's why I got circles. That's why I got these. I got 2 wrinkles under my eyes. That's why I'm looking exhausted. And you got to push yourself as hard as you can. All right, any comments, questions, concerns? Otherwise, I could just ramble on all night. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting, you know, looking around the room. Just think about all the people who have been here for. I mean, this is flooded with plants. You know, during the winter time. And this is only one room. This is only one room. How many rooms do I have? Like 5 grow rooms? You know? People coming in late, feel free to share this. Give it a thumbs up. I did a ghostly jalapeno review earlier. I mean, what is it? It's a ghost, of course, with a jalapeno. The original was a red from Jack Skaggs. It's freaking fantastic. It's almost like a lemon dessert flavor with heat. And it gives you a nice endorphin rush. Really does. And it's freaking fantastic. One of my all-time favorites. I was talking about all-time favorites for people coming in. Sugar Rush Red, you know, lemon ghostly jalapeno, even the red one. I freaking love that. But the lemon is my favorite. Orange is good too. Mustard is my exclusive this year. Check it out. Still on my website. Mustard ghostly jalapeno. You can just go to the search engine on my website on jppepperseeds.com and then type that in, ghostly jalapeno, see which ones are available. I think orange is sold out. Lemon is back on. Just put lemon on back tonight. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to have a plethora of those seeds. I'm growing like 40 plants. So they're not going to sell out. At least for a year. All kinds of cool stuff I'm going to be putting on. I'm trying to think about what's up next. Can't even remember. Just work. But what's everybody excited this season? What's their favorite pepper that they're growing this season? How about that? Another message. I won't worry about that. And I won't worry about that because I can't speak that language. Baka. What did that say? What did that message? I get messages all freaking day. Baka. What did it say? Baka I have no clue. U.S. only? Sorry? Customs? They're mean. They take my seeds and then you want refunds? No comprehend? So you guys have been pretty quiet tonight. All right, got 7 people. Got an extra person on here. Feel free to give a thumbs up. I gave the review and they just left. I don't know. I processed a bunch of stuff for powders in the future. Usually give a bunch of powders away at Christmas time. There's that. I've been talking about doing a challenge for next year. It might be slight. Now I'm thinking about it'll be probably slightly expensive, but but there'll be rewards. I'll come up with a point system or something. Okay, Ben Genetics says Dragon's Breath X. Dragon's Breath X. So that's Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath, just unknown cross. Okay, a great pheno of a Reaper. All right. I know Dragon's Breath is basically a pheno of the 7-Pot Infinity. Dirk says Shisisto is one things I've been chowing on so far, and I'm loving them. Yeah, they're cool. Gordon State Gardener says, I'm at work, just listening in. That's cool. That's cool. So, I almost feel like eating another pepper. I think I handled all the peppers, froze. Either I threw them out, put them into powder, or froze them. I don't think there's any peppers sitting out. I don't think there's any peppers sitting out. Unless I started chugging sauces, which I don't want to do because I do have to go to sleep. I don't eat stomach. Lawn Dog, what's up? Hey Jimmy, I had a great simple dinner. Chili and hot dogs, which I added some flavorings to the chili, and the hot dogs were Angus beef. Very pleased with the creation. You know what? I said something to myself. Listen to these guys. Listen to the guys on YouTube. Listen to the people ask questions. Sure, some of the people get on my nerves at times, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to lie, because I got thousands and thousands of messages. But sometimes you guys guide me. So why don't I take a small break, go upstairs. I think I got a hot dog in there. And if I got peppers, I'll load it up with peppers. If not, I'll load a hot dog with a bunch of hot sauce. It'll be, I don't even know what time is it. What time is it? I'm on the East Coast. It's midnight. Midnight hot dog. You know, let's have fun. This is a working weekend, and there's my alien. He says, peace. So, all right. You talk amongst yourselves. There's hot girls come in. Tell them I'm waiting for them. Why don't I see if there's a hot dog upstairs, and then I'll just make it a spicy one. Refill this up with some more cranberry juice. I'll be back. All right, I'm coming back down. I came up with a plan. Hope people are still here. All right, got 5 people here. Sorry about the delay. Out of nowhere, I decided to extend the video. Extended. This is the extended director's cut. I was debating on chili dogs. Okay, so, Dirk, I'm glad you're here. Look what I have. Actually, what am I going to put on my hot dog? Get this bun a little bit bigger. Hey, Amanda, what's going on? No. This is sauce you sent me. Memento Mori. Once you take me out of the equation, it focuses. Unfocused, focused. Hey, Amanda, thank you very much for showing up. I've been going live for about an hour now. I did my lemon ghostly jalapeno. I freaking love them. I discussed about my favorite peppers. You know, maybe that's something I should put. You know, maybe that's something. See, this is kind of brainstorming. I might put my top 5 favorites peppers, like on the slideshow or something like that. It sounds good. The wife made jambalaya for dinner and time for dessert. Okay, so let's get to it. I have a huge coffee cup collection, so I like to change it up here and there. Each coffee cup usually has a story. So earlier in the video, I did the lemon ghostly jalapeno on the website now. Many more types coming on. So, K. Johns, John Hard. Sorry, John. Sorry you don't like my reviews. It's what he told me. But I don't hold it against him because John doesn't like any reviews. He's cool with it. He says it out in public. And that's okay. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, John Hard. Hot Sauce Hall of Fame guy. Memento Mori. Great flavor. I think it's what, 7-pot douglas? Let's look at the ingredients. Yes. 7-pot douglas. Apple cider vinegar, blah, 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 blah. So let's coat this bad boy. That's a lot. All right. It's a lot of sauce, my friends. It's a lot of sauce. So I will definitely burn. Big time. This sauce is definitely hotter than the lemon ghostly jalapeno. I'm telling you that right now. I finished it. Amanda, I have no idea why I ate it that fast. I was thinking a hot dog eating contest. At this late at night, you don't know what I'm going to say or do. I just reached 1 hour and 10 people. Make sure you smash that thumbs up, share the video. Yeah, I ate that really quick. That was actually delicious. This really is a good sauce. Thank you, Dirk, for sending it. I still have a lot left on it. I have so many sauces. And I admit, I've given away probably 30, 40 bottles. I really have given away in the past 3 weeks, 30, 40 bottles. I think I have a little bit of an endorphin rush now. I think my voice is cracking like I'm going through puberty as well. So we're just having fun. A lot of stress today, but not just speed bumps in life. That's all. I'm a positive guy, so I'll have to assess the damages outside. That's why I pushed for sales tonight a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. I poured a bunch in there. It's really tasty sauce. Oh, man. Hey, Amanda, how's everything doing? I almost hate to ask that because I know things were not going too well with all the fires. Has the fires been staying away from you, Amanda? Ben Genetic says I'm going to have Honey Nut Cheerios. You got one life to live, Ben Genetics. You go for that. You go for those Honey Nut Cheerios. If the wife says, hey, honey, you got to come to bed. They're like, no, Honey Nut Cheerios. Lawn Dog says, hot dogs really are excellent food. I like the beef and the Angus hot dogs. Yeah, better quality. I think these are Nathan's. So, I'm caught up on orders. I got one more order that I know of. Amanda says, yeah, we're pretty far from this fire, but it's still moving. Tired of the smoke. You gotta be. How's the animals? Like the cow? I think you have cows and stuff. Hopefully the animals are okay. Because they're outside all the time or whatever, or in a barn or manger or whatever. Nathan's are excellent, but I prefer the beef. I have some in the refrigerator. I swear, there was a hot dog I had one time. It wasn't Nathan's, but it was something, I think it was better than Nathan's. Whoa! Did I just say that? Yeah. But I can't remember. It was like all natural casing, which I think Nathan's is anyway. I think it was maybe a privately owned up in Erie when I used to live up there. Amanda says everything is doing good. Good. I was concerned. Lawn Dog says hot dogs are a great snack and you can put them in a bun, throw them in some jalapenos. Oh, I love jalapenos. And slide on some gourmet hot mustard and other fixings and smile at your creation as you read it. Yes. Dirk says, I eat any hot dog is. Why did I say that like that? Any hot dog, any hot dog, as long as it's made from the rooter of the tutor. Okay. Garden is suffering from the smoke. I'm sorry to hear that, Amanda. I know you had a lot of cool stuff in your garden. Let me see. Yeah, it's the last one. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking about concluding this. I have my orders. I got a whole stack of orders I got to get out, which isn't even going to compensate my loss. I lost at least 25 nets from the storm. I went out there when it just ripped. Bunch of branches came, ripped through my nets. I thank you. I know Dirk bought, and some other people here bought. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. jppepperseeds.com. Always got to push. Always got to push. It's part of the business. Jimmy, the other day you had rain. The video said a big storm coming. How did that turn out? It ended up being a real rough storm, but it passed fast. Today, it was like 5 hours of a rough storm. But the other day, it passed. It passed, then there was a smaller storm that followed, and then it was like, it was nothing. It was just, it was really nothing. I will buy some more seeds next week. That's cool. Hey, you know what? The thing is, that's cool. That's cool. You know, I'm still adding stuff to the website. I'm adding another 200 types. So, that's cool. Let's go. Hey, thank you for all your support. I think I'm going to conclude this. It's midnight. I think I'm going to stay up, maybe watch a movie. I don't know. Yeah. I know. I'll tell you something that happened today. I was taking pictures, and I had my camera setting that you had to hold the button down for the picture. And I was working on some labels. I'm like, this is going to be the right lighting, the right angle, everything like that. Doing that for 20 minutes. Didn't hold down the button long enough. I mean, you gotta be kidding. Oh, yeah, you're not allowed to save rainwater around here. Just the way it is. Yeah, you don't need to save water anyway. There's so much water here anyway. How do you choose what varieties to grow each year? I base some of it on previous sales. If things are lower and it's selling well, I'm going to bring it back. Certain varieties, like certain people come up to me like, oh yeah, man, freaking, you used to sell this one variety. How come you don't? It was slow moving. Personal preference, things I've talked to I talk to like pretty much all the creators. I'm on the phone constantly with people. I just try to, I look for different categories. I look for the super outs, I look for the gnarly ones, and I look for a good write-up on something that's cool. I try to go for mid-huts as well, and I try to throw I throw a couple zero heat ones. They never really sell that well, but some of them are very tasty, like the white bell pepper is freaking absolutely fantastic. I can eat 50 of those. Maybe I'll do a review on that. I just ate a whole bunch without being on camera. But I just go through this process of elimination. I was looking into writing a list soon for next season, just because I work 16 hours a day. I mean, the God honest truth, there's probably not many people in this industry that you know that works as much as I do. I mean, this is a little pretentious to say, and I'm not saying it for credentials, but I'm working just as much as Elon Musk. I'm working just as much as him. Like, I'd be surprised if he beats me. That's how much I'm working. I'll probably finish up those orders. I'll get a couple seed trays done, probably shave, brush my teeth, wash my face, turn on the television, watch half a movie, and get to sleep, wake up about 7:30, chug some coffee, shower, post office drop off, come back and start working on seed trays. Correction, I'll be assessing what happened outside. I mean, I'm definitely going to have to buy more nets. I just went through like 100 nets in the past month. It's killing me financially. Really is. I want to keep going, so I keep pushing for the sales. But lots more varieties coming on the website soon. So let's go back to comments and I will conclude this. Oops. What do you think of the orange spice or pumpkin spice jalapeno? Yeah, both of them are on my website. There is a difference. The orange spice has like 3 times the heat of the pumpkin spice jalapeno. I think I did a review of both of those. I know I did a recent review on the pumpkin spice. There's not much heat in it. It's just a really good flavor. The orange spice is like this massive orange flavor. And I think it has like a good punch to it. Like, wow, I'm going to freaking sweat on that little pepper. It's just, I don't know why. I always do with the orange spice. I like the orange spice better because it's more citrusy and all that. Pumpkin spice is more of a snack pepper, if you put it that way. Lemon spice is just freaking lemon meringue pie with spice. I mean, that's the best way I could describe it. So I got those three on the website. More to come. Jimmy, you bring up a subject that can be tough to predict what customers will want. We're kind of finicky. You never know what might suddenly find interest as pepper to try. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome, Gordon State Gardener. You're fine. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird conversation I had with some people. I was on a conference call. This conversation took place maybe 3 months ago. Talking to some other seed vendors. We're all talking, and we're all kind of like, oh, I know, hot sauce caught in my throat. A little bit of a drink. Sorry. We're basically trendsetters. Seed vendors are trendsetters. Trendsetters. Sorry, it's a long day. Trendsetters. Do I have low battery? No, I have a little low. Should be fine. But if we present something enough and the way we present it, it can catch on. I personally have done challenges to catch things into the market. I basically I'm the one who made mainstream peach poplar. I mean, I'm the one who made a poplar. 7-pot slimer, I made that poplar. Primo Tally was before it was known, but I basically brought Primo Tally real popular. I worked on getting that for a couple of years. I finally got my hands on it. So personally for me, to be honest, trendsetter, I mean, it's true. I made the Primo Tally popular, the chocolate Primo Tally. Golden Primo Tally is not super popular. It really isn't. Mainstream peach. Certain things get popular, but they drop off too. 7-pot slimer. That's not massively popular, but it got real popular and dropped off quick. It's like a new hit sitcom, something like that. And yeah, I mean, I do make things real popular with marketing, reviews, sending things to Johnny. If Johnny likes them, I like them. I try things before I sell them, too. I don't sell everything I grow, by the way. I have 1,500 types in my personal collection that I grew. I don't release everything. So I'm like, is this going to go well? I just try to read your minds. It's easy. Some of this stuff is easy to figure out. A lot. Facebook. Okay. Facebook, you guys like gnarly peppers and massive heat. That's what sells. That's Facebook. Google is like Scotch bonnets, stuff like that, and heirlooms, gardening groups, heirloom. It's like targeting audiences. It's like a comedian going to a club, and if I was a comedian, which I was kind of wanted to be, I would tell jokes, say at a university, MIT. I might have a lot of computer and business jokes, as compared to I do a private thing for like ballet ladies or something, and I would gear my jokes towards them. So that's kind of how I market things. Facebook is just super out. I try to integrate some of this stuff, and it's here or there. There's other social media places and stuff like that. My name is getting higher up on Google, stuff like that. But anyway, that's basically how I pick things. I was looking over things tonight. I mean, there's There's so many different aspects. Like once you're in the business for a few years, you start getting to read. You try to read people's minds. This is another good way just to fill people out. Like I'm not just sitting here doing reviews and being goofy. I try to really pay attention. Got to really pay attention to the other person. It's like a husband or a wife trying to figure out what they want to buy for the other one. You just got to pay attention. Sometimes the best way is not talking and just listening. So I just gave you great advice for your marriage or relationship. You gotta listen. All right, much love to everybody. jppepperseeds.com. Once again, we'll go to comments. All right, that's it. We're done. Thank you all. I'm getting bigger and bigger on YouTube. Thank you very much. You guys are keeping me alive, and I enjoy all of you as much as you enjoy me. Till next time.